Can you get out? Like the phone loud. Bitch, you need some help?
I was trying to realize, are you on FaceTime or?
No, I have a ring light. What I'm gonna sit here on FaceTime
I thought you
for?
was doing something and somebody called you or something.
No. If I'm doing something, I'm making a video.
Calling my phone, I won't answer no more. No, I said this the last time, but now I'm quite sure. Said I'm gone for good. Swear I'm gone for good. So no more.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be telling a story time.
What?
About the time that I had a terrible roommate experience. So if you wanna find out what happened, then just keep on watching the video. Okay, so in summer 17, I graduated high school that June, and then that August I moved into an apartment because I was going to a community college where I play basketball, but we don't have dorms at that specific community college. So I moved closer to my school because my school is like 35 minutes away from my house. So I moved in an apartment to be closer to my school. So it was me and 4 other girls that lived in an apartment. It was one of the girls, she didn't go to the school, she didn't play basketball or nothing. She was my best friend, and well, she's my best friend. And we just needed an extra, like, one last person, so we asked her, and then she moved out or whatever. So the other 3 girls all play basketball. One of them was my cousin. I mean, it's my cousin. Like, I'm saying it's like they're not around anymore. One of them is my cousin, and then the other one I call my sis, and then the other one, I mean, my acquaintance. I don't know. We don't talk. We kind of fell out too, but that's another story. But anyways, so me and my best friend, we shared a room. So we had the master bedroom. So it was so big, and it had a bathroom in it, a walk-in closet, lake view. Like, we had a nice, like, our room was the spot. And then my cousin, she had her own room because she said she had a dude. So, like, and she was like, I like to have sex. Like, that was literally what she said. But anyways, she had a dude, so she had her own room. And then my sis, she shared a room with the other girl. So only one person had their own room. But anyway, so mind y'all, when we went to, like, come view the apartment and everything, my cousin had brought her boyfriend with her. And her mom had said something like, why he here? Like, he's not about to be living here or whatever. And she was saying, like, she knows, she agreed, like, he not going to be living there, whatever. But when we moved in, he was there every day until they didn't live there anymore. And he only didn't stay there, like, probably like 3 times. Like, he literally, and that was like when they fell out. So, like, he lived with us. He didn't pay rent. He didn't pay electric. Did we pay that? I don't know. We paid the light bill. Oh, that's electricity. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. Let me just shut up. Anyways, he didn't pay nothing. He didn't pay for food. He didn't pay for anything. Moral of the story. So it's crazy because when we first moved in, the one girl mom, she bought groceries for the house that first time. It was like we was all cool, all close for it. It was like we was just one big family. So it was nothing. So after her mom had bought some food for the house, my mom bought food for the house after that. So I went to go see my girlfriend, like, right after my mother had bought them groceries. I went to Cincinnati to go to see my girlfriend for, I don't know how long, a couple days, a week, I don't know. But when I came back, majority of all, like, the snacks and all the good, like, little quick snack food, that was all gone. And it was, like, just, like, my mother bought it, and I'm not no stingy person. Like, I didn't really mind. I was like, dang, it's going that quick, but it was nothing to me. But when it came to my cousin buying stuff for the house, she would always have something to say, like, who touched the bread, the wheat bread, that's mine, or that's our peanut butter and jelly. That's like, don't touch that. Or if somebody used something and it was her, she would be like, who used this? And she would just be trying to make people try to replace stuff, and we would be like, well, when we bought this and this, and you and your boyfriend ate it, it was cookies and cream, like it was no problem. So why is it a problem now that you bought stuff and we thinking everybody could eat it? You know, like we thinking we all just our people spent their money on it. Why is it a problem when you get to putting stuff in there, when you and your nigga and y'all's company be the ones eating up all the food? Like, it didn't even make sense. So it just was like gradual things. So everybody shared each other's stuff in there. Like, everything was just sharing. Like, sharing is caring. So I remember this one day I had came in the house and my shoes, these Jordans of mine, they was at the door, but I didn't have them on. So I'm like, is these my shoes? And they like, yeah. My cousin, she's like, yeah, girl, I been had them. Like, excuse me, you didn't even ask to wear my shoes. I would have never knew that she wore my shoes if it wasn't for me seeing them at the door, because mind you, I don't barely never wear them shoes. I would have never knew they was going out the closet. I would have never looked. It would never come across my mind, nothing like that. So I'm like, what? So then I told my best friend, when I went in the room, my best friend like, girl, she been had them shoes. She was like, when I was in her car like a month ago, they was in her car. Like, what? Who just take somebody's shoes? Like, just dumb. It was just the dumbest. It was just the dumbest. So that kind of like blew me or whatever. So then her boyfriend was living there every day. Like, I should be able to walk around comfortably in my apartment, wear whatever I want. If I want to walk around in my panties and bra, I should be able to, because we a house full of girls. But no, because your nigga is here every day, and I'm not about to walk around in my panties in front of no nigga, and that's just dead. So it was just like, I couldn't be comfortable in my own home. That was annoying. So that was that. And he was there all the time, and then they would get into it sometimes, and it would just be like annoying. Like, I understand I have a girlfriend, and sometimes I might argue with my girlfriend on the phone. Like, that's not nothing. I'm arguing on the phone. Nothing major, but you get into it with your dude. We all hear y'all fighting, bumping, banging on the walls, like hella loud, bumping. This one time they was literally fighting so loud. And I said something to her like, y'all loud and y'all doing too much. But I don't say nothing to you and Ari. I don't say nothing when you and Ari arguing. First of all, Ari's not here, baby. Ari 3.5 hours away at school, at a whole nother school. So what are you talking about? And me arguing on my phone in my room, that if you walk past it, you might hear me arguing. There's no room for you to say nothing. But when you fighting your boyfriend, not inside your room, it's probably starting in your room, ended in the hallway, you banging, bumping on my door, bumping on the walls right by our room. Yes, I'm gonna say something. So me and my girlfriend have nothing to do with what you and your dude doing, and y'all hella loud. And on top of that, he's not even supposed to be here. Like, he's here every day, every night. So that was that. So then she got a dog, a pit, and I think she had her dog first, and then me and my best friend, we had got a dog, but he's a chorky. He's a little dog. So I think I was either at home, like at my home for like the weekend, because my job was closer to my house, like literally like 7 minutes away from my home. So if I had work and I closed, and then the next day I had work at like the 11 or so in the morning, I would just stay home. This one day, I came home and my freaking van was chewed up. Like, it was the high top vans, and it was like chewed up. And her dog used to always eat, like, she had some Adidas flip-flops at the door, and her dog had ate them up, and she let her like have them as like a toy, whatever. She let her dog eat my freaking shoe up, and it's crazy because they knew. And I think one of my shoes was like behind the TV stand. You had to have seen your dog take it back there, or you had to have gotten your dog from back there and seen my shoe back there. Whatever the case may be, you seen your dog chew my shoe up. So I said something to her about that, and I'm like, bruh, you're gonna pay to give me another pair of shoes because that's weird. Like, who just lets their dog chew up somebody's shoes and then I said you're gonna pay for my shoes? Talk about, no, I'm not. That was your dog. You have a pit. It doesn't matter that your pit is a puppy. My dog, that when we got it when it was like a week old. That dog was like this big. Like, Stink was so little. Her dog was way bigger than my dog, and my dog teeth can't chew through no whole van. Come on, I can see if my dog chewed the shoestring or like nibbled a little piece. The whole, man, I wish I could have seen it. If I still had the shoes or had a picture, I would show y'all. Like, the shoe was chewed up, and I know it was her dog, and she was really trying to justify that it was my dog. And I'm like, first of all, my shoes was at the front door, and my dog was in my room, and when we be gone, we would leave the dog in our room with the door closed, because we're not about to let a puppy run around the apartment, pee, boo-boo everywhere, no. So we would leave the dog in our room. So how my dog chew my shoe up with my shoes at the door? It was just dumb. It didn't make no sense. And I was like, either you're gonna give me the money or I'm going to take the money out your purse. Like, if my dog chewed your stuff or ruined some of yours, I'm gonna replace it, not try to give you excuses. So that was fraud. So, and then we was on our way to Cedar Point this one day, and it was like she worked for the city, so she could choose 4 people to take, and basically we went for free. So she chose me, her boyfriend, my best friend, and the other girl that lived with us, the acquaintance. So we load up onto the van, and they was arguing, they was into it about her phone, because he was broke, so he used to do little stuff. So he sold his phone. She told us how he sold his phone basically to get money. So he had asked to use her phone, and he was talking on it or whatever. But they had started, okay, so my best friend, he had came back, gave her phone or whatever, and my best friend was like, why you sell your phone? He was like, how you know I sold my phone? And then she was like, because obviously maybe she should never say nothing. And then he was like, he gonna look to my cousin, talk about, bro, you talk too much. First of all, she only even told us because we was curious and why he kept coming over there to use her phone when we knew he had his own phone. So then he used her phone again, bro. So he came all the way over there to go talk about, oh no, when it was time for us to get on the van to be like on our way to Cedar Point, he gonna say, oh, Walmart called you. I told him you'll call him back. Mind you, they was calling her for like either a job interview or to let her know that she got the job. And he was trying to like obviously block her money because, what do you mean, oh, Walmart called you? Like, you knew that that was another job calling, and just because you a broke ass nigga don't mean she wants to be broke, because she got to pay for you and herself at the end of the day. So they just start arguing, and he called her a B word. And it didn't matter if that was my cousin, my friend, somebody that I'm near. Like, I'm not about to let no dude disrespect no female. So I'm like, I literally said, you could chill on a B word, on that bitch word. He talking about, he just got smart. I'm talking, no, blah, blah, blah. And I was like I said, you could chill on that bitch word. You didn't have to call her out her name. From that, we got to arguing. Me, him, and the other girl, the acquaintance, other roommate that I had. We was arguing with this man all the way from downtown Cleveland to Sandusky, which is like 45 minutes to an hour drive. I literally argued with him the whole way to Cedar Point, literally. And like, we was arguing, he was getting mad. I was like, he was trying to say he got it out the mud and how our families give us money and like blah, blah, blah. Which everybody's family different. If my people was going to give me money and I don't have to work a job, which I had a job, so I really didn't know he was talking about. Like, boy, I have a whole job. Whatever money I have, I worked for that money. My parents didn't give me no money. I think he was mad because my people was just paying for the apartment. But everybody people's was. Even your own girlfriend mother was. So what are you talking about? So we get to arguing. He trying to bring up cars, and y'all talk about car notes and stuff. And I'm like, first of all, baby, my car is paid in full. I don't have no car note. And even if I did, how am I broke and all this and all that? Because if I got a car note, then I got to pay for my car note every month, right? No, that didn't make no sense. So I'm like, first of all, you riding around in your girl van, getting tickets in your girl car. So really, you don't need to speak about no car. He talk about, I do got a car. I said, what type of car you got? He talk about a Toyota Corolla or something like that. And I'm like, okay, well, drive your own car and not your girlfriend then. So mind y'all, he said he had a Toyota car, right? Boom. So Tom we argued. Me and him got into a couple arguments before, but we got over that. He was still at the house. It didn't matter. So this one day, my best friend like, Fee, where your French blues at? I was looking for them. I was about to wear them, and they not in the closet. And I'm like, what? She was like, the box not in here, nothing. They're just not in here. So I'm like, what? So I asked everybody in the apartment, like, do y'all got my French blues? Because, like, I can't find them. And everybody was saying no, which everybody in that apartment wore my shoes or clothes at a time and point. So that's why I asked everyone. So everybody said no, whatever. But we all felt sketchy about my cousin, because her dude was sneaky and like whatever, and she had my shoes before and I didn't know it. So my girlfriend, she got robbed before. So she got robbed for like hella shit, like hella shoes and then like other stuff. So she was like, look on OfferUp. Why do I go look on OfferUp? And not only was my French blues on there, my French blue 12s, but my sport blue 3s was on there, and I didn't even know them was gone because I had a bin in the closet in the hallway of shoes that didn't have a box, and I didn't have a box for them shoes. The rest of the shoes was like sandals and stuff, but I didn't have no shoes for that. No box for them. So they was in the bin. And then I also saw on the same account this reflector G-Star jacket, and so I asked my sis that lived with us. She's not my real sis, but that's what I call her. I asked her, I'm like, do you have a G-Star reflector? Because, like, I'm just trying to see, like, so she was like, when I go home, I'm going to see if mine is at home, because, yes, I do have one. She go home, she look, it's gone. So my 2 pairs of shoes and her jacket, all in the same account. And I knew it was my shoes because of how they was laced, and they was both laced the same, like, the same type of lace. I laced all my shoes the same. And he was like, the French blues came with the original box, and then the sport blues don't have no box. I didn't have no box from the sport blues, and mine did have a box. And then the sizes was the same size as my shoes. Those were my shoes, and I could see like the seat of my cousin's van. I could see that was her seats in the picture that he took in the car. So all of that on the same account. Mind y'all, I text her. We text them in a group chat, talk about, yo, why y'all steal our stuff, blah, blah. They trying to play dumb. And I'm like, first of all, I know your boyfriend is a thief. I know this and that. Even if you didn't take it, I know he did. Y'all, she just kept trying to say she didn't steal our stuff. But I'm like, how our stuff just up and disappeared? That don't make no sense. So she like, they just stopped texting this group chat. So I told her, I said, when you get home, I'm beating your ass. Those were literally my exact words. So I had work. I didn't get off work till like 12:01. And my best friend, she had got off at like 10. Me, her, and my sis, we all worked at the same job. Me, my best friend, and my sis, we all worked at the same job. So so my best friend waited till I got off of work, and we left at the same time. So we got to the apartment at the same time. Pull up, we get home. We didn't see my cousin van in the parking lot or nothing. So mind y'all, back, rewind, my cousin had bought a doorknob, and they took the original doorknob off the doors and had a doorknob on there that they had the key to, this they could unlock and lock, so nobody could never get in their room. It's not like nobody ever went in there, but like, yes. And then come to find out, they had all these snacks, or hella snacks in their room. Like, they would buy stuff and put it in their room. She would literally never buy nothing and put it in the kitchen. It was like she was so stingy, but she would use everybody's stuff and eat everybody's food, like all the time. It was crazy. It was so crazy to me how stingy she acted, but she used to use everybody's stuff, wear everybody's stuff. How that worked? So my best friend, my cousin had the same exact sport blue 3s as me. Hers was in our closet. So my best friend grabbed them and went to go put them by their room door. She came back in the room and was like, Fee, why their room door open? Why it's cracked open or whatever? That's weird, because we didn't see their van. We didn't think they was home. So I'm like, that's weird. So I go over there and I walk over there and I see. But also the bathroom door, their bathroom door was like open like this much in the hallway. And the light was on, so I opened it so I could turn the light off because we paid the light bill. So she was on the toilet, and I'm like, so where my shoes go? Where my shoes going? She took about, I don't know where your stuff went. I don't know. And I'm like, well, they didn't get up and walk away by themselves. So where my shoes go? Mind y'all, I had just got home. I was in my panties, and bro, I had took my clothes off. I didn't know they was home. So next thing you know, her boyfriend come out the room, and the bathroom in their room was right across from each other. So I'm arguing with her, and she was like, she just started getting rowdy, like hyped up, like ooh. So I'm like, okay, we arguing. So my best friend, she like pushing me back. She just telling me to chill out. So we go in our room, and she closed the door and she lock it. So my cousin get to going off. Bitch, I didn't take your shit. Bitch, you ugly as fuck. I was so cute before all of this. So cute. But now you mad and I'm ugly. Okay. Bitch, you ugly as fuck. Bitch, I beat your ass. She said, bitch, I beat your ass. I just moved my friend out the way. And I walked in the hallway. And she was in her room at this point. So she in her room and I'm like, why you so mad? Like, your stuff got stole. Your stuff didn't get stole. My stuff did. So how you mad? And she like, just her boyfriend just holding her back and like, she just hyped, like so hyped. He kept pushing her down. Keep getting interrupted. Okay, never film in peace. But anywho, so her boyfriend just like standing there. She all hyped up, trying to jump back up, and I'm just like, why you so mad? Your stuff didn't get stole, so she just doing too much. So I just steady, I'm like walking casually over there while she all hyped up, and I just stole on her. Like, I'm just kidding, not like that, but I stole on her. And we start fighting. Mind you, she was like at her bed. So we started fighting, and I was beating her. I'm gonna be honest, I was beating her up. And like, I don't know how, but we ended up on the bed because I was standing up on the bed, like standing fully up, like punching her, going at it. And then we fell, like she was not standing up, she was like laying down, and I was like beating her up. And then we fell, literally fell, rolled on the floor, got back up, was pushing each other, I guess, because we was literally in her room, and we literally got in the hallway, and then she like pushed me against the wall, and I like grabbed her, threw her against the wall, and we was fighting some more. And my best friend and her boyfriend was trying to break it up the whole time, and they could not break it up. And then I'm like, get off my hair, let go of my hair, whatever. She was like, let go of mine. And I was like, bruh, get off my hair. And she let go of my hair, and I was like, this. Hold on, y'all. I gotta see what I mean. This her right here. So she let go of my hair. Then I had her hair still. And then when she let go, I was like, bitch. Like, kicked her in her head. To be honest, I feel bad now. That's my cousin, you know? I feel bad now. And we're cool now, so like, don't think that I'm trying to be like malicious or mean or nothing, because we cool now. But so boom, she got back up, and then we were starting to fight again and stuff. But I got salty because my nose ring was bleeding, and I didn't think my nose was healed. And mind you, I play basketball, so I had to take my nose ring out every game. And like every time I used to have to force the nose ring back, and it used to hurt so bad. So I was salty that my nose ring started bleeding, because I was like, I didn't want my nose ring to close. So so after that, they went in the room. I went in the room. It was like 2, 3 in the morning. I called my mom. My mom had work too, and I called my mom. She didn't answer, so then I called my older sister, and I told her like, bro, I just fought so-and-so. And she like, they was like, wow. It was just this whole big thing. So then the next day, my dad came up there, because they had left that night. They had left and then came back. So then the next morning, my dad came up there, and he basically like ran the boyfriend out of there. He was like, why do you feel comfortable living in a house with 5 girls, and why do you feel comfortable living off of females? And the dude was so tough. But when my daddy came in there and was talking to him, he was acting scary as fuck, talking about, she want me here. She be wanting me to be here, blah, blah, blah. Like, boy. So they left. So my dad left. So my dad had told me to, because I really wanted them French blues back, because I don't think they're going to come back out. Like, those are some retros, and I really am sad to this day. And he told me to report it, my stuff, just like to report it stolen, then so I could try to get my French blues back. So I had called to try to report it stolen or whatever. So in the meantime, our house door got a latch, and then it like locked. So I guess she had came back, and she unlocked the door, and she was like pushing it because it was on the latch. She was like, open the door, and I looked through the peephole, y'all, and it was her boyfriend, and like 3, 4 other dudes. And to be honest, I don't know why it was dudes, because my dad didn't try to fight him. He just told him to leave, and like he was just letting him know. And what you bringing dudes for? If anything, I would have thought she would have brought some females, because like we fought and I beat her up. So it was like, Well, what's the dudes gonna do? It's nobody else here. My best friend not here, the other girl, the other roommate, or my sis. None of the other roommates was there. It was just me. So I looked at the people. I said, no, I'm not letting you in. You look dumb. She banging. I don't care. I'm not letting you in. So then the police come down the hallway at the same exact time. And so I had to open the door. So then he asked her what happened to her face. And she was like, we got into a fight or whatever. And then we was talking. I told him how her boyfriend stole my shoes. And he was like, well, did you see him steal it? And I said, no. He's gonna say, well, then you don't know if he stole it. I said, yes, I do, because nobody else in this house would have took it. And somebody else in this house stuff got stole too. So it only leaves them two. And plus, his car that he told me that when I argued with him when we went to Cedar Point like a month or two prior, the same car he told me he had, that Toyota Corolla, was on the same OfferUp account. The same exact car that he told me, the year and everything, it was on the OfferUp account with my shoes and my friend and jacket. So I know he did it. Yes, I do. To this day, I know it was him. So he was just trying to say that. So whatever, we kind of arguing and stuff. And he was like, you know, I really could you really could get charged for domestic violence. And I said, how? For what? And he's talking about because of her face. I said, okay, did you see me fight her? No. So therefore you can't press no domestic charges on me because you don't know who did that to her face. You didn't see the fight. You're just going off what she said. Therefore, no, you can't. So after that day, literally after that day, the day after we fought, when the police came and stuff and all of that, they never came back to the apartment. Ever. It came back. It was crazy. And so that's the time. That just was all crazy. And I couldn't believe it was my whole own cousin. But yep, that's my roommate horror story. So if y'all haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Go watch my previous videos, all of them. If you didn't, go watch all of them. They're not long. Yes, they are. But still, go watch them and give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel. Follow my social medias. They will be in the description box below. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Way too